Let's create. 8 pounds goose. I bought this from a farmer. No BS. Fed outside. All the good stuff. Here I have the internal organs and the neck. Put it aside. Don't throw it away. And I'm going to cut some of this fat. The excess fat. Put it aside here. That's too much excess. That's good. They're going to be like squares. See? And the reason I'm doing this is because I want the salt to go through it, okay? And then you grab salt and you go generous with it, okay? Turn it on the back. Put some salt there too. Put some in the inside. Put it in a container. Cover it up. Put it in the refrigerator. Now what the salt does is, because it's going to be for several hours, salt tends to dry the juices out, and then after like 20-30 minutes, it's going to go to the osmosis process, which is releasing the juices back and getting this baby to become tender. So this is going to be a 1621 inspired meal. What happened in 1621? Well, the Pilgrims arrived in Massachusetts in 1620, 1621, after going through some hunger and harvesting with the help of the Wampanoag Tribe. They celebrated a nice meal, and that's what I'm trying to imitate, minus the harvest. Just focusing on the meat and the fish and all those kind of things. And I have here goose, codfish, clams, lobster tails, and everything in between. And by the way, the Pilgrims were not the first one that came to America. For those of you that are not from the United States or don't know history, North America was claimed by the English in 1497, and it took them about 50 years before they start paying attention to this continent. 1584, settlers came to Raleigh, North Carolina, and they disappeared 3 years later. When people came looking for them, no trace of the the colony. 1607, Virginia, this Commonwealth or the state that I live right now, was founded in 1607. So the Pilgrim coming here in 1620, looking for freedom of religion, took, several decades. So, but they were on their own with the Wampanoag Tribe, and we're going to pretty much prepare something inspired so you can do it too. Okay, I'm going to show you how to prepare the whole thing. It's going to be a feast. First thing, some water. I'm going to put the cod here. High heat, and I'm going to cook it for a little bit, okay? So, I use a pair of scissors, and I cut through the middle here, okay? I'm working with one hand because I want to show you. So I cut it, cut, and you'll be fine now. I got it cut out, put in a container. It's breaking out, which is perfect. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to add some onions. About maybe 3 or 4 teeth of chopped garlic. Going to put a little bit of salt, sea salt. Yes, they did have salt back in the day. They brought it with them. And you can either use hazelnut or walnuts. Use a little bit of the kind of crunch. Not quite. You don't want it powder. Just put a little bit. What you're going to do, you're going to mix them up. And you know what you're doing here? This is some sort of stuffing, okay? Mix it up. Break it down. You can put more walnuts. Then you get a little bit of thyme. Get some aromatics. This one is fresh. You're going to fill this baby inside. See, putting this stuff inside. The goose. Oh, that smells delicious. And then you're going to tie it up with some chef rope. Tie this baby up, okay? 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's put this baby in. Breast facing up. This is 8 pounds. So I'm going to cook it first for an hour. It's going to take longer than that. But I'm going to show you why. Okay? An hour later, I'm going to flip it. And actually, you know what? Yes, I'm going to flip it. This is very hot, you have to be careful. And I'm going to put, And I'm going to cook it up for about 45 minutes. I'm going to use some honey. And I'm going to use some orange juice. I'm going to squeeze the baby. Squeeze that baby. Baby orange might be sufficient. Maybe you might need 2. Also going to, and I'm going to squeeze the other one too, by the way. Also going to mince some garlic. Some salt. Maybe a little bit more of honey to thicken it a little bit. And let it cook for a tiny bit, not a long time, okay? A couple minutes will be sufficient. And about a minute later, let me put some thyme, fresh thyme, and let it go for another minute or so, okay? Almost time to put the lobster tails in the oven. I want to butter this a little bit. Put the tails here. Tails here. Put some. And I'm using this here because I'm going to use the entire thing anyhow. For cooking, I'm going to heat it up. So I don't care. Otherwise, I would have cut it and have it in pieces. Put some butter here and here. This is going to go to the oven soon. I don't want to go crazy because I'm going to prepare sauce for this. So when I flip the goose, this is when I'm going to put this in. Before I flip it, I'm going to use some of my orange honey glaze. Put on the back. Just a little bit. And I'm not going to flip it yet. I'm going to let it go like this for about 2, maybe 3 minutes. And then I'm going to come in and flip it back to the front, okay? I just flip it. Breast facing up. And I'm going to add my glaze. Going to glaze this baby. And I'm going to let it cook for about 40 minutes, maybe an hour. It was an hour, right? I said? About an hour. Which means I'm going to be glazing this every 15 minutes, okay? Every 15 minutes to give it that nice golden, nice color, okay? And now I'm going to add the lobster tails. Lobsters are orange, that means that they're cooked. Just get them out, okay? I have a cast iron here, you can use whatever. So I'm going to do a couple tablespoons of unsalted butter. And I'm going to melt this baby, okay? Make sure your clams are closed. If they happen to be open, throw them away, okay? So, butter sitting up. 3 or 4 teeth of garlic. Chop, put it there. You have to move it around because you don't want it burnt. Just move it around a little bit. Going to put a little bit of lemon. Some lemon juice, squeeze it. Oh, this smells delicious. It was a medium high, let me reduce it to a couple notches above medium. Now what I'm going to do, some white wine. Let me put the heat to high. And I'm going to add the clams. I also have some thyme, which I'm going to add soon after I put this here. Going to add some thyme. About 6-7 minutes later, if they open, that means they're ready. If they didn't open, throw them away. So let's turn this off and get them out of here, okay? This is pretty much done. I have over 165 degrees inside temperature, by the way, so it's done. Um, I did 1 hour top, flip it. It was 45 minutes. Flip it back, another 40 minutes. Added the honey orange glaze sporadically every 15, 12 minutes. That's it. It's ready.